Staring through the barrel of a 45, running through the ashes of another lie. No real reason to be swept away. Hear me say, staring down the barrel of a 45. All right, that was a little obnoxious. All right, how's it going, everyone? You doing all right? See this guy here? The guy, not the one holding the harmless Bluetooth earpiece, but the one holding the 9mm 45 caliber semi-automatic assault pistol. You see him? He's a butthurt tyrant. You understand what I'm getting at there? Plunkett, I believe his name is. This video is by Jasmine Cannick. JasmyneCannick. She has 1.6 thousand subs. You just saw me subscribe and click the bell. I'm going to click the thumbs up. All right. I'm going to go landscape. Yeah. I'm going to interrupt this video constantly. So go watch the Ken Shepard video, number 3. Entire unedited video. All right, you read the description. This lady must have a nice PC, unlike me, and she puts all this beautiful information in there. Anyway, this gentleman's sitting in his car, not breaking any laws, and then this cop comes up, and watch what happens.
Holster your weapon, man.
Again, I'm going to be pausing a lot. First thing the guy says is holster your weapon, so the cop already has his gun out. Okay?
Holster your weapon. What can I do for you?
What do you mean holster my weapon?
Well, you pull...
He means there's no need for you to have your lethal weapon out. The weapon of last resort. There's no reason for you to have it at the ready. That's what he means. What didn't you understand with your stupid face?
Your weapon, so I'm telling you, holster your weapon. Okay. Because you got nothing to fear. My hands are clearly in...
Okay, what are you doing?
What?
Okay, what are you doing? But he still has his gun out. He can see the guy's hands. And why the hell is he stopping him right now? Again, why is he approaching him with a gun out? This guy is not breaking any laws.
What am I doing? Yeah. I'm sitting here in my vehicle working. Why?
Some kind of PI or something?
Does it appear that I'm doing something illegal?
I don't know.
Oh. So now he's holstering his gun and says, I don't know if you're doing anything illegal. Then what the fuck are you doing? Why are you here?
Okay, so
step out for me.
Boom, now he's assaulting the guy. Now he's assaulting the guy. So he grabs him and says, step out for me. I didn't even catch that the first time. All right? So the first thing he says, well, first command he gives is for him to step out. And he's already got his hands on him. And this is not a lawful stop. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. And there's no probable cause to detain this guy and to put hands on this guy. It doesn't exist so far. I haven't seen it.
We just went through this. Your other deputies end up in federal court. Please take your hands off of me.
122.
Get your watch commanders out. Please get your watch commander out here. Get your watch commander out here. I'm asking you for your watch commander.
Anybody else in here?
Nobody's in here. I'm asking.
Uncooperative.
I'm not being uncooperative.
The contempt of cop, uncooperative. The same thing Corporal Davila from the Pasco County Sheriff's Office said in court. The reason he retaliated against me, the reason he started calling me from his cell phone with the private number, the reason he's stalking my wife, the reason he was going around to all the businesses and asking about me, the reason he targeted my house while in court I showed that he skipped every other house in the neighborhood. The whole reason he did all those actions was because I was being uncooperative. The same thing this cop is now assaulted and has his gun out for. Second time now he's pulling his gun out. This guy has not done anything illegal so far. So there's no reason to make contact, much less have your hands on him and your last line of defense, your lethal weapon at the ready.
Cooperative at all.
Or being uncooperative.
How am I being uncooperative?
Because you're not doing what I'm telling you to do.
First of all, deputy, you pulled up here, you took a look-see. I rolled my windows down for you.
Okay.
That's correct. something he's not legally required to do. This is why you shouldn't roll down your windows at all. Because if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Literally, they cannot deal with the windows rolled up. He could have left his windows all the way up. Perfectly lawful to leave your windows all the way up when you haven't done anything illegal. Cops can't handle that. They can't handle that you're allowed to stand on your rights. They can't stand people who stand on their rights. This is proof positive, and other cops don't do anything about it.
Hands are clearly visible.
Okay.
And now you're grabbing on
there.
me.
You just stay right there. Okay?
I haven't.
Just stay right there. Because he's been evasive so far. He's been trying to get away from your unlawful detention so far.
Moved.
Okay.
So could you please let go of my wrist?
No, I'm not going to let go of your wrist.
Fine.
Just stay right.
You need your watch, Commander.
Okay, we'll get to all that.
And I'm going to ask you again, could you please put your weapon up?
No.
Okay.
He has his lethal weapon drawn still at the ready, and he's assaulting this guy. Again, where's the reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, and where's the probable cause to engage this guy and detain him? Physically detain him with your lethal weapon at the ready. Where is it?
I didn't hear you request a watch, Commander.
I don't need a request to watch.
I'm asking for your watch,
Okay,
Commander.
we'll get to all that when we're done with you.
When we're done ruining your day, impeding your freedom, assaulting you, maybe then I'll consider getting one of my bosses out here.
I'm asking for your watch, Commander. Deputy
Plunkett.
Plunkett. I'm asking for your watch, Commander.
Okay.
Deputy Plunkett. I don't know which department this is right now, but Deputy Plunkett, if you want to make some phone calls, here you go.
We'll get him over here.
Your hands are shaking. That makes me feel very nervous.
Well, you're making me nervous.
Why am I making you?
You're making me nervous. Dude, again, this is upside down world. A person lawfully going about their day, not committing any crimes, raises the suspicion of a cop. Then the cop gets nervous because the guy doesn't want to be bothered because he's not committing. Why? Listen, police, how about you, if you don't see a crime happening, you investigate and you have a hunch, you investigate your hunch without bothering us. And then when you find nothing, like 90% of the time you will, then when you find nothing, you can go away. If you find something, the 10% of the time, then you can make a lawful contact with reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime and probable cause. This is still lacking in this video.
You're not doing what I'm telling you to do.
I haven't did anything that you...
Not required to do what you tell me to do because I haven't committed any crimes. Where did you get that mentality that we have to just do what you say arbitrarily? Where did you get that mentality? Were you raised by wild animals or what? And then people say, they're just humans like us. No, we humans don't act like them. They don't act like human beings.
You asked me to do. You haven't asked me to do anything.
I told you to step out.
You didn't tell me to step
Yes, I
out.
did.
You want me to
See, he said it, but he said it as he's grabbing the guy who's not committing any crimes, so it got mixed in the shuffle there.
step out?
Nope, not right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait now.
That's fine. But your hand doesn't need to be on me. I'm sitting here. My hands are in plain sight.
Yeah, it's affirmative.
Oh, he finally let go because he realized Los Angeles County. Deputy Plunkett, Los Angeles County. There you go. Make some phone calls, people. Phone calls and disrupting their phone systems. You don't have to be a dick like me, but you can call up and just use plain old English and say, I'm very disappointed. Just, treat them like little children. I'm very disappointed in you guys. And if they get 1,000 of those phone calls at the Los Angeles County Sheriff about Deputy Plunkett, the first thing you should say is, does this guy still work here? I would do it myself, man, but after I make these videos, I'm so, exhausted. Where the hell were we? Do I say again? Go watch the original if you don't want to hear me. Don't write that you don't want to hear me in the comments because I told you to go watch the original.
Ask for the watch, Commander, please.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, I need your horsepower.
We'll get to all that.
Okay.
In good time.
Right.
So now the guy in the car feels like this dude's finally calmed down and come to his senses. He stopped assaulting him at this point.
be reaching.
Man, I'm taking it.
Don't be reaching.
You put your gun is shaking.
Here you go. Here's American hero. Has impeded the freedom of a person who hasn't broken any laws, has assaulted a person who hasn't broken any laws. Now the guy figures that this cop is maybe he's emotionally stable since he finally took his hand off of him, stopped assaulting him. So he took his Bluetooth headset off, and now he's got a gun pointed at his head by some psycho criminal right here. I would not be surprised if this disgusting criminal still works as in this capacity or has been promoted by now. I would not surprise me one bit.
And you pointing your gun at my head.
My gun at your head. Don't fucking...
Yeah, I am pointing my fucking gun at your head. You don't take your Bluetooth earpiece out your head. You understand me? See, I didn't realize he cussed, so here we go. Now I'm going to start cussing, you fucking tyrant scumbag fuck.
Reach, I told you not.
Man, I took my earpiece off.
Not fucking...
I told you not to reach. And who the fuck are you, asshole? What authority? Which law are you operating under right now? Which law are you fucking operating under right now? Look, this guy is a fucking psychopath right here. Psychopath.
Reach.
Man, you need to put your weapon down. You need to put your weapon down, man.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Hey, you need to get over here, senior.
I'm not gonna do nothing. That tells me you're a backwoods scumbag already.
He's got his weapon at me and he's shaking.
What's going on right now?
It's nothing going on, deputy. He's got his weapon.
Okay, now you see another cop. They're just gonna stand and watch the show. They see that a guy's a split second away from being murdered by this psychopath. You know the other heroes, the other gang members. Watch how they stop the crime from happening. It is a crime to point a gun at somebody for not doing anything, by the way. But of course they have qualified immunity, right? And then judges are sovereign citizens because they have sovereign immunity. They're all sovereigns, really, but they protect each other. You see how that works? Because the guy you're looking at here with the gun, he actually brings in a lot of money for the judges, and the judges get paid, and they think they're doing good for society. Well, that's the facade that it's for safety and the good of society, the socialist policies that they're using guns to enforce. Again, this guy's not even enforcing a law. He's just pointing a lethal weapon at a guy's head and shaking like a little pussy that he is. He thinks he's a fucking tough guy. And they do it on camera. Oh, God. Does this guy... Please call. Please. Call and see at least if he still works there. You don't have to cuss, but I'm just saying.
Pointed at my head. I haven't done a thing. He came up here. He put his hands on me.
Oh, my God. I'm just realizing she's pointing a gun at the guy. I think. With her stupid pink nails. You're pointing a gun at a guy who's done what so far? What crime has he done? There's no reason for the contact, and now you see this guy's a split second away from being murdered.
I asked for a watch, Commander. He's pulling his weapon on me. For what? For what?
I told you what for.
For what?
Because you're not listening to my commands.
The only command you gave him was step out of the car simultaneously as you assaulted him, which he's no obligation to do anything you say because it's an unlawful contact. What law, what crime are you suspecting him of? Ass fucker. Dude, this makes me fucking go into a rage, man. Look at this guy. Look at this. Oh my God. This is scum of the earth right here. And I wouldn't doubt if he's been promoted since this.
Not that I know of.
For what? What is he pulling his weapon on me for? I asked for his watch, Commander.
Here comes another hero that serves and protects us every day. And he's just watching. They're just watching this guy about to be murdered. Yeah, there's the dangerous weapon the guy took the fucking earpiece out of his ear. And this stupid piece of shit Plunkett, he must never been told no in your life. You stupid piece of shit.
Sergeant,
keep your hands on the steering wheel. Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Hey, your guy
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Your senior sergeant's here.
Put your hands on the fucking...
Look at this scumbag. Now, he's so butthurt, he's ready to murder this guy. He is so fucking butthurt and such a pussy piece of shit that he's ready to murder this guy. Now he's got to put on a show and pretend like what he's doing is justified. You can see this guy's hands, and he's holding an earpiece. Are these heroes going to protect him or not?
Tell him to drop. What's going on? Why is your officer cursing at me?
Even this officer here to the right, he's like putting his hand on. I'm like, all right, man, calm down. We're all here now. Calm down. What's going on? Look at this guy's face, dude. Dude, a fucking I-beam from a construction site needs to come and sweep his head right off his neck right now. That's what he needs. And he needs to survive it.
Why is your officer cursing at me? Just do what he tell you. Excuse me.
Just do what he tell you. Just do what he tell you. It don't matter that there's all of us here and you haven't done anything and we can see both your hands. All that doesn't matter. You want to die or not?
Sorry, I understand. My hands were in plain sight when he came up. I put my hands out in plain sight, okay? I see. He asked me, he started being basically disrespectful, telling me, what am I doing here? Would you please tell him to put his weapon down? What are you...
Oh, finally someone's fucking coming to their senses. It's still pointing at his head. You see this? How about this, people? Again, this guy's crime was what? Look at that piece of shit. That dude spends 12 hours a day watching porn. I promise you.
You got the taser?
Bonnie's getting it. Bonnie's getting it.
What's going on? What are you doing here? I'm code 5.
You can see this guy's pistol shaking back and forth. You can see it shaking. You're that riled up over lawful activity, you scumbag?
Where do you work? Where do I work? I work as a private investigator. And I just got through dealing with this in federal court with you guys. He pulled...
And no one gave him the memo. You know what's funny? You could win in federal court. You could get the ruling from the federal judge. But the police, the higher-ups in the police force still will not tell the rest of the deputies, hey, you can't do this anymore. They'll just let them get sued. You guys are nothing but stupid pawns. Get a real job. People who tell me to get a real job. I don't get paid by the taxpayers, asshole. I provide a product. People voluntarily buy it if they want to. And then if they don't want to, they don't have to. That's how I make a living. By a voluntary transaction. The exact opposite of police. You see how they're making their money right now? You see how what they're using your money for? You're looking at it, right?
His weapon. All I did was remove my earpiece, and he pulled his weapon and pointed at... And I just got through dealing with this in federal court with you guys. He pulled his weapon. All I did was remove my earpiece, and he pulled his weapon and...
I wish I knew what he said right there.
Pointed at my head, and he's still pointing his weapon at my head. I'm asking you to tell him to holster his...
Are you kidding me right now? Why does this guy still have a gun pointed at this guy's head? Dude. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. Is this is America? This is your American police? Dude, at this point, lethal force is authorized in self-defense. So, if there was a sniper, like this, and what I'm saying right now is perfectly lawful. Because a concealed carry holder, if he goes in and, let's say he's walking down the street, looks down in the alley, and he sees a man raping a woman. He's a concealed carry holder. He has a gun on him. He can literally and lawfully shoot the rapist to get him off that woman. If a man sees he's a concealed carry holder or open carry, where it's legal, which it should be legal everywhere, but of course there's 5-6 states that don't like the Second Amendment still. Florida's one of them. But if you go in a store as a concealed carry holder, even in Florida, and you see a man robbing the store at gunpoint, you are lawfully allowed to shoot him. That's illegal. What he's doing, and you're legally allowed to use lethal force to protect another law-abiding citizen. So, make sure you understand that before I make this statement. If there was a lawful person on their property nearby witnessing this crime by this police officer, and he knew for a fact this is a crime, because it is a crime. You can't point a gun at someone who isn't doing anything unlawful or threatening you in any way because you're butthurt. This dude's so butthurt he's ready to murder somebody. Anyway, if there was a man with a rifle on his property, he could technically, lawfully blow this fucking guy's head off because he's threatening another man's life who hasn't committed any crimes. Understand that, Plunkett. You could lawfully be picked off right now. Understand that.
This is what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll back it up. Back it up. Keep your hands up. We're going to have you...
Oh, back it up. Back... Dude! There's 5 of you there now. Put your stupid fucking gun away. Asshole! Ask him to step out of the car and pat him down, you stupid motherfuckers.
So we can figure out what's going on. That's fine. Okay. That's fine.
Oh, you good now, pansy boy? You good now? You feel safe from the Bluetooth headset? I'm losing my voice. If I called in right now, I'd fucking go nuts.
I got it. What? Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm going to turn around. No problem. No problem.
Again, what law did he break to even have contact made or for him to be detained, assaulted, and a gun pointed at his head? What law? This guy still has his damn gun. And now he's going in the guy's car. Still has his gun out. Dude, get a different job. Become a Walmart greeter because you're not cut out for this, you pussy. Why is he touching his car now? Why do you do all that for? What did he just do? He's probably looking for the camera. He's looking for the camera again, and hey, your shoulder hurts from holding up your firearm, tensed up like a little bitch because a guy took his Bluetooth headset off. You're nothing but a losing bitch. Now that nosy fuck's looking through the car. They're looking for something to pin on him. They're looking to commit conspiracy against him. They're conspiring right now. Because as of right now, what do they have him in custody for? Because that cop pointed a gun at his head? Because that cop made contact for no reason? Because that cop didn't have probable cause to make a detainment to begin with? Oh, he's got a radio. He just told you he's a private investigator, asshole. And if you had a radio, anyway, it's not unlawful, so fuck you. Fuck off. Everyone's got to look in his car. Look at him. Look at him. Damn Tiger Woods here looking in his car. All right, I'm going to pause this for a second and see, because I haven't seen after this. I think you get the gist of it, though. So, they all keep walking by his car, all keep looking at it, picking their teeth, and then this guy goes in his car. Now he's in his car.
Boy, he's got some setup here.
He said he was code 5 on something.
You said he was code 5. I'm sure one of you know what that means. So this guy's in his car, touching his stuff, he's narrating what's going on here.
Yeah.
ass has an issue with the cop pointing a gun at that guy's head for well after they got there. All right. Stand by.
You wouldn't give me any information.
All right, so here he's cop-splaining himself to his superior. And then watch what he says.
I didn't want to depend on this.
So you need a name or anything? Or you guys' name or anything?
I didn't get anything. He wouldn't give me any information.
Did you get his name and everything? No, I didn't get anything from him. He wouldn't give me any information. Why would he give you any information? Why would he be required to give you any information? What crime did you suspect it of? What crime did you suspect him of in order for him to be obligated legally to give you identification? Hello? McFly? So now this bro walks by and just grabs something out of his car. His car is not private either. Now they just get to do whatever they want.
Did we run the car the bin?
Now she just goes in his car without a warrant. Again, what crime they is suspecting this guy of?
I ran it already. It comes back to Hawthorne to some progressive investigation.
Oh, we ran his car already for no reason. Again, what reason are they doing all this for? They're trying to find something to justify the cop pulling a gun at us and pointing a gun at his head. Dude, that is the face of a coward right there. If you ever seen a coward in your life, there he is. Now she's grabbing his property. What's going on? What is she grabbing his property for? I hear the guy having to explain himself to the stupid cop saying it's indistinct chatter, but he's pretty much, you can tell he's explaining himself.
Guard! Behind you, he's gonna come through. Yeah, she can. Go real slow, be careful, thank you. On my stairs. What time is it? Yeah, 20 minutes ago maybe? 9:40, 9:45? So what's the registration? It's 8:30. Make it a non-crack.
Alright, stand by. So this chick's the whole time trying to figure out something to pin on this guy.
Necessary to return the vehicle, combination of vehicles to residents.
Find that section.
Until the vehicle and its equipment have been made to conform with the requirements of the code. Obviously, it doesn't hurt.
How many tickets already gotten? How many tickets?
Sounded like she said, does the person have a vehicle up to code?
Let me see what's got another citation.
Your name's going on it, so it's up to you if you want to sign for it.
24004.
Name's going on citation, whether you sign for it or not. I think that's what they said.
Unlawful operation after notice by officer.
Unlawful operation by something? So they're actually pinning this guy with stuff when he wasn't doing anything unlawful to begin with. They're actually pinning stuff on him because they have to justify their tyranny and their unlawful actions.
No, it's just an infraction.
Here they are, conspiring in broad daylight on camera. She's got this guy's camera and she's recording herself in the middle of conspiracy.
And then make the fucking other ones non-correctable.
Yeah, does he have ones for 10 too?
Are the front side windows tinted?
Yeah. The limo tinted.
Nice.
They make the plate non-corrected.
Yeah.
She just videotaped herself committing conspiracy to retaliate against the guy not breaking any laws. That's what she's doing. They just all conspired right there. How is that not a civil rights violation? Why does she have his camera?
Hey,
This is making me nauseous, man.
what's the vehicle info?
Yeah, it should be on there.
Now she got his camera, puts it in the back seat. She must not think it's recording, and she's trying to cover it. So that's another civil rights violation. What? Wow, man. This is criminal.
No.
I guess I gotta let it run. It's gonna be long, man. Hang in there.
It doesn't appear to be helping though. It's a Tahoe, right? Has he shown any pictures yet?
We haven't asked.
So that's another good one to tack on.
Ooh, that's another good one to tack on. So, are you telling me these cops aren't committing criminal conspiracy right now? They have to get him for something. It's impossible that their guy pulled a gun on someone who's not breaking the law and maybe he should be arrested. Instead, they're all conspiring together to fuck this guy's life up because they're butthurt. Because they're all butthurt pussies and cowards. That's another good one to tack on. Let's make this guy's life miserable because he dared try to conduct lawful activity in his free time. What was he thinking? Duh. Hello. Duh.
I think it's 200.
Because I don't have a subsection. My phone's on.
200A.
So they're just looking through traffic because they don't know the law already. Now they're looking. This is when they actually read the law. When they want to pin something on somebody, they go to their tyranny section of the law books, the victimless crime section, and they just try to tag. They're committing conspiracy right now. L.A. County sheriffs, call them, people. You want to make a change? Call them. Tell them. You watch Deputy Plunkett almost murder a man for touching his Bluetooth headset, and then you watch the rest of the cops show up and commit conspiracy against him.
Is your heart
Front rear plate.
And she has his camera in his